Good evening, everybody. This is Travis P11. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are taking the Ruger LCP Max 380 to the range again. First time around, we shot some Fiocchi ball ammo through it, or some Blazer ball ammo, and a box of Federal Punch ammo. I put about 2 boxes of Punch ammo through the pistol. It cycles just fine. It runs great. Has no issues. I group about 1 to 2 inches at 7 yards, 7 to 10 yards, and it does group well for such a small pistol. I was not able to acquire Critical Defense in 380 when I first bought the pistol, so now I have a box. We're going to take it out and test it. We will see how well it cycles. We'll run probably 3 or 4 groups of 3. Average out those groups and let you know how well it performs. The main thing is it going to cycle? Is it going to have any issues at all? Now, when it comes to ballistics on these two types of ammo, your Critical Defense at the muzzle, it says that it puts out 1,000 feet per second. At 50 yards, it's 910 feet per second. At 100 yards, it's 841 feet per second as your velocity. Not sure about the muzzle energy. We'll have to run that through a calculator and figure that out. Your Federal Punch, which is an 85 grain round. By the way, the Critical Defense is a 90 grain FTX tip bullet. Okay, so the Federal Punch, there's your ballistic information on the back here. At the muzzle, it has 189 foot-pounds of energy. At 25 yards, 949 feet per second, and 170 foot-pounds of energy. And at 50 yards, we've got 907 feet per second and 155 foot-pounds of energy. Supposedly shoots flat at 25 yards and drops off 1.5 inches at 50 yards. So for ballistic performance, it actually does really well for 380. I can't complain about it. And I prefer to shoot some sort of a hollow point instead of full metal jacket through my 380 for self-defense. All right, so let's go ahead and get the targets all set up, and let's head out to the range. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here. It's about 35 degrees. It's a little bit chilly, so we're just going to go ahead and do 9 shots and just see what kind of group we can pull off. I'm going to shoot nice and slow. Again, not an easy pistol to shoot accurately. It does take a lot of practice, and let's see what we can do. It's been a while since I fired it. I will go ahead and just cover up the bullseye with my front sight, and then just try to keep aiming at the same place every time. All right, here we go. So, Hornady Critical Defense. Okay, about 3 inches high. It does sting a little bit. It's got a little bit of kick to it when you shoot it. It's not a light shooting load. All right, let's go move over to the right side. A little bit better. Right? High and to the left, that's unusual. Usually I'm a little bit low to the left, but I have been firing it to the left consistently. Might need to do a little rear side adjustment. All right, final 3 shots, bottom right corner. Yeah, I think a little side adjustment might be in order. Gonna pick up another box of ammo for it. So let's go and take the target down. We will go ahead and measure some groups. Actually, first, let's go and do some chronograph testing, and then we will go from there. All right, guys, let's go and get started. Let's do a little chronograph testing of this 90 grain FTX bullet, Hornady Critical Defense. So I'm gonna be shooting in the lower left-hand corner of the target. I don't have a bullseye up. I'm just gonna be aiming in the general area. The main thing is we don't want to shoot the chronograph. So let's go and take our first shot. We have 6 rounds here. We'll see what it can do. I will call off the speed in feet per second with every shot, and let's get started. Okay, 889, 900, 937, okay, 926, okay, 893, and 947. And I shot a really tight group, which did not happen on the bullseye. Go figure. So the box is rated, again, at the muzzle with a velocity of 1,000 feet per second. We're about 50 feet per second below that, but we've got a, I believe, like 3 1/4 inch, maybe 3 1/2 inch barrel, maybe even just a little over 3 inches on the LCP Max 380. So again, that's a pretty decent velocity. I'll put those energy numbers up for you on the screen after I run it through ballistics calculator. All right, let's go and bring our target back, and let's just take a look and see what our groups came out to be in. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be bringing you some information from my Federal Punch video. I went back and watched it and wrote down the velocity and the group sizes and so on. Just something I do want to say is that I did shoot closer to the bullseye overall than I did with the Punch. With the Punch, I was like 3 to 4 inches off of the bullseye with every shot. Now, just group sizes for the Critical Defense, we had 2.27 inches, 3.72 inches, and 2.55 inches at 7 yards. Three-shot average was 2.696 inches, which is really, really good. The three-shot average on only 2 groups of Federal Punch was 3.25 inches. Velocity of a 6-shot average, which was down here in the bottom left corner, was 915 feet per second with a box velocity that's rated at 1,000 feet per second. So you do lose 75 feet per second of average velocity. In some cases, it was as much as 100 feet per second. The punch average was 890 feet per second. I think it was only on a 3-shot group with a box listed average of 1,000 feet per second or a box listed velocity. So velocity wise, I'm going to say it's going to be proportionate. This is an 85 grain round. This is a 90 grain round. You're losing 100 feet per second versus the box, you know, maybe just a little bit more, but at the same time, you are shooting out of a sub 3-inch barrel. I think it's like 2.96 inches is the barrel for the LCP Max 380. So what's going to happen? What am I going to do? What I'll probably do is just cycle out the Federal Punch the next time I go out to the range, just take some shots with it. And then I think I'm going to switch over to Hornady Critical Defense now. And the only thing I can't speak to is going to be, you know, ballistic gel performance and terminal ballistic performance. You know, that's kind of for you to make the call. I think either one of these two ammunitions are going to be fine for your daily carry ammunition for self-defense. Obviously, do your research, you know, go online, watch some reviews, watch some ballistic gel performance, which is not the only metric for judging an effective ammunition, but it is one of them. And it does give you an idea if it's going to meet like a minimum depth amount of penetration as well as a type of expansion that you're going to find ideal for your application. So overall, I think you're going to go fine with either one. I'm going to give the edge to Critical Defense for the tighter overall set of groups, a little bit less velocity loss overall, and just tightness to my original point of aim. Now that can be corrected obviously with my rear sights, and I think it's about time I do that, as this is consistently what's happened twice now with my pistol at this range with 2 different sets of defensive ammunition. So this is Travis P11. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll be bringing you a lot more videos to the channel. Make sure you guys check out Caliber Corner, which is a little podcast that I do Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Central Time most times, and we have an episode every week, but occasionally we have to vary the time. But do check it out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. In the meantime, I want you guys to have fun. I want you to be safe, and as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.